welcome back to the Triple Threat Podcast presented by BetAlytics Sports Betting. It is the Triple Take episode week 15.
God damn it.
And boy,
It's pretty crazy we're at week 15, but
3 weeks left in the regular season.
4.
4 weeks, I'm sorry. 4 weeks left in the regular season.
My pain's almost over.
Yeah, for you, yes.
And
Mine
your guys is
Mine
just
is
beginning.
insufferable because I know we're still going to make the playoffs.
Mine is
somehow,
over.
Some way.
Is yours over? You're not in the playoffs.
Yes, it will be. Week 18.
Him. Oh,
No, you're talking to me.
yeah.
This
Week
is
18 or what?
Anyway, we have
This is gonna be
So we're
fun.
gonna
2
have 5 more
games
games.
we have to talk about before we get to the picks. We had the Texans Chiefs on Sunday night and the Chargers Eagles on Monday night. Both quarterbacks
Two
who
of
were
the
in the
worst
Super Bowl
performances.
had the worst performances we could say of their career.
No, I was watching the
Dare I? 4 picks from your boy?
Jalen Hurts, yes.
4 picks
Patrick
from your
Mahomes,
boy?
no.
that's the worst game I think he's had.
3 interceptions from your boy over in Kansas City?
He had 3,
Question-
did he?
He had 3.
Yeah.
I'll double check the stats right now, but I'm telling you right now, it was 3.
I can tell you he had 3 because I was watching fantasy football.
Okay,
and he
that's not
almost
his
lost
worst
just
game,
because of
though.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, but I didn't. So.
Interception-wise,
only
probably
it
one
helps.
of...
He had 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and 160 yards.
Okay,
That's not the worst game of his career?
no.
What's his worst game then?
The Super Bowl against the Bucks. It might not be interception-wise,
That also
but he
wasn't.
played worse.
What was that, 2020?
Because they only scored 9 points. They didn't score a touchdown. So,
I thought they did, but they just went
270
for
yards?
270.
It's not the worst game of his career.
2. He had 200.
They didn't
He was
score a
still-
touchdown.
He was still playing Superman in that
That-
game.
To be fair, that's
No, he
can I
wasn't.
tell you- no.
They didn't score a
I watched
touchdown.
I watched the Super Bowl, and that's because every time.
We watched this.
Yeah, we watched it actually. And every
so
ti-
did I.
Well,
They
you
didn't
weren't
score a
there.
touchdown.
You weren't there.
I said I watched it.
We were at One Life. You weren't.
Yeah.
You were not
By the
even
way,
a friend
then,
of ours.
then you would have remembered that the fact that all those passes that he threw perfectly,
No one could catch.
she just couldn't catch to
Okay.
save their freaking life. That's not
If
his
he's
fault.
if he's Superman, then
if
score a
something's
touchdown. I'm just saying that's
I
one
don't
of
know
his
why.
worst
I
games.
don't know why you're advocating for Patrick Mahomes.
I'm not. I'm saying I'm
Explain-
advocating for that
explain
being his
yourself
worst
as a
game.
Ravens fan. Why you're advocating for your arch nemesis?
Who?
That's like Lex Luthor
What,
saying good things
who?
about
Where?
Superman.
What?
Literally.
What are you talking about?
He has the worst. He has literally the worst.
You broke Jake.
Explain how
I
I'm
broke him.
advocating for Patrick Mahomes right now.
Could you that dude?
That's his worst
objectively,
game?
Yes.
That's not
He
advocating
looked
for
god
him.
awful on Sunday night against the best defense in the league.
How am I? Okay, but that's how am I advocating for Patrick Mahomes?
I don't know.
I'm
lost
advocating
track.
for him being terrible. Yes.
To be fair, luckily,
Good lord.
he didn't have the worst performance by a QB this week.
True.
So don't ever say I'm advocating for that man.
It just sounds like you were.
Sounded like you were just like talking about your best friend.
I'm not advocating for
Mahomes.
that guy. I don't like that guy.
Is
So
that
why
your,
would I advocate
was that
for
your
him?
homie?
Here, let's just keep it a buck as it is. The game itself was horrible by both teams. I think the Texans' offense did enough because the defense was playing extremely well. So they really just had to keep them in the game, and that's what CJ Stroud did. He made some good throws, and now the Texans are they're a hot team. They're a very hot team
Their
in the
defense is hot.
AFC South. I'm just saying they can make a
They are
run.
hot.
The rest of their schedule right now, very easy. Definitely can make a run for the rest of the couple weeks.
Jaws? Do you want to talk about the next game too?
I don't really want to because the Eagles just suck.
He just wants to trash the Eagles.
Hey, guess what?
suck.
Guess what?
Just let him
You get
go.
to do that whenever we
Eagles
talk about how
suck.
bad the Bengals are.
Just let him go. I don't have anything to say about that game besides
I asked
they
you if you
played
had.
bad.
I also
I do.
said
I think both quarterbacks objectively played awful. I think it's just
I feel like, well, to be fair, I'm going to give Hurts more leniency because of what he just came back from.
Hurts or Herbert.
You mean Herbert?
Herbert, yeah.
Okay.
My bad.
Yes, the wrist injury is tough. I'm not denying that at
Playing
all.
with one hand is
Yeah.
crazy.
But it's just the way Hurts was throwing that football was.
Hey,
just-
one-handed quarterbacks went undefeated this
Oh,
week.
good
Okay,
lord.
also, but 2 of his interceptions were tipped passes. So, I'll just throw that out there. Technically, he only have 2.
Technically-
two of them are
Technically,
on him.
the tipped one was an overthrown ball.
No, it wasn't.
The one to AJ Brown where he was
it
over.
was not overthrown.
That was a
AJ should have
horrible
caught that.
pass.
AJ should have caught that. It hit him like this. I'm sorry, but if you are like this and it hits off your hands, you're paid to catch that. If you're one of the best wide receivers, you need to catch that ball.
He does now hold one of the craziest things now. Like moments. I don't know if it's a stat line moment. Like Jalen Hurts.
Oh, when there's the 3 turnovers on one play.
I was gonna say more finding ways to turn it twice over in one play.
Here's the thing.
Well, yeah, that's part of it.
Even
That was
if
part
the
of the
Eagles, the Eagles are still going to make the playoffs because the NFC East is just horrible. this year.
They can not make it.
Dallas has already lost last week, so their window is getting very, very much closed.
Dallas is
Dal-
6-1. They would have to win out. The Eagles would have to
Lose to the Commanders twice.
lose two,
They
at
only
least
have to lose
2 of their
once.
next 4 games.
Yeah.
And they play the Raiders and Washington twice.
In Buffalo.
I can see them dropping the
I can see
Buffalo
Buffalo
game.
dropping for sure.
I don't see them losing to the Raiders.
No, heck no.
And I don't
You
see
don't
them losing twice to the Commanders.
No.
That's the only because
have
the
to-
tie hurts
If you guys
Cowboys.
were at your strongest, different conversation.
Oh, I'm not arguing for my team whatsoever right now. I am not going to say a one thing that's great about us at all.
I'm just saying the Eagles could
The only
still.
thing that I can say is good about us is our draft pick.
Yeah, the only good thing about the Eagles is that they could win the rest of their games, but I don't see them making it far in the playoffs the way they've been playing right now.
I think every
No,
team could
not-
eliminate them from the
Not
playoffs.
far. I think maybe the wild card, maybe a
Do you agree with
maybe
that
a wild
statement?
card matchup.
That
Depending on who they play.
every team
Yeah.
in the playoffs could beat them.
Yeah. Man, I don't know about my team. Respectfully,
well,
respectfully,
in the
my
NFC.
team probably
Respectfully, you wouldn't play them in the playoffs.
not. I'm just saying, respectfully, if we were to meet up at the Super Bowl, which would be god awful Super Bowl.
If you would, I think you would beat them just for one reason:
Oh,
how
God.
great your defense is.
Yeah, maybe, but NFC, I think any
Okay,
NFC team
I'll
could.
say this.
I think the
beat
Packers could, the Bears could, the Rams definitely. Would.
Every
Seahawks.
team but
Seahawks.
the Bucks and Panthers, I think, could beat
I think
them.
the Panthers could honestly.
them. Ooh,
I don't.
I'm gonna say something about.
spin the block.
No, I'm
Spin it.
not trying to be like against the Eagles, but I'm just saying with this year is the only year I would ever say this because of how weird this season's been. With anyone literally could just
I mean,
be
literally,
anybody
look.
this year.
Philip Rivers is practicing
Okay.
for the Colts.
Do you know what I'm saying though? Like how like weird this season's been makes it
Yeah,
more likely.
but I.
Like, I'm
And
not
the
saying,
We've talked
and
about
the
the
Panthers
Panthers.
have won very sneaky games.
We've talked
I'm
about
also
the
gonna
Panthers
say-
multiple times.
the Panthers just like it could. It's just
We
weird.
at least know that like the Eagles' defense against that offense, Bryce Young would have no chance. If they are playing at that level that they're playing at right
But they
now
beat you
in the
two-
postseason
but
and they
they
play the
beat two
Panthers,
teams, dare
Bryce
I
Young has
say.
zero chance in that
But they've
game.
beaten
Zero.
two teams, dare I say, that we think are powerhouses in the NFC, which is
I know,
the
and-
Packers and the Rams.
Okay, but they've also got blown out by the Saints. So
They're a wishy-washy team, but when they got to play someone, they get it done. What do you want to say?
I'm just saying, if the Eagles' defense is playing like it is right now, if they met up in the playoffs, they're not scoring.
Aren't the Eagles?
They might score some field
Aren't
goals.
the Eagles like
I'm-
ranked like 13th in
I'm
league
not
in
confident
defense?
in this Eagles team. I'm not. I don't
think
see-
they'll make it
I don't
far
see
if they're
a-
playing like
I don't
this.
see a Super Bowl this year. If I'm going to be completely honest,
I don't see a
I
second
don't
round.
see a Super Bowl this year.
They're not making.
Well,
Their ceiling at this point is the NFC Championship game.
Okay,
maybe.
First, it's very difficult to
Maybe.
repeat. But also, if they're playing like they are right now in the postseason, yeah, they're not going to make it very far. No team would make it far if they're playing like this. It's on offense. The defense is playing out of their minds.
It's not their.
They are. They're playing very well right now.
What are they ranked?
The only reason like that the Eagles have
Let me
been in
see.
these games is because of their defense. Like if the defense didn't show up,
Are we going off of yards allowed? Is that what we want to do for
I'm
just
defense?
total defense. There should be total defense, or you could go
No,
by
it's just-
category.
It's just says yards allowed.
I'm gonna.
You
Just,
can go yards allowed. You could. I would throw in points per
Yards
game.
allowed. Yard allowed is Houston. Total is Houston.
No, I know they're
Yeah, total-
they're
total
best
is
in
Houston.
points and yards per game.
So what are you asking for the Eagles?
Yes,
the
that's what
Eagles
he's asking.
are ranked in total.
That'd be 10. I see they're at 20.
Okay,
One,
for the
two,
season.
three, four,
I'm saying
5,
right now.
6, 7.
That's what
8,
I was saying.
9,
They're
10,
ranked
11,
20th.
12. Top 20.
What are they points?
They're a top 20 defense. 341 points per game. 341 yards per game.
I was like,
I was about to say,
what?
if
Goddamn.
that's like the worst defense in the history of sports.
That would be
Exactly.
that would be
My bad.
that's
That's-
like a
you basically
Pee-wee football
I was gonna say
team.
you're pretty much just not on the field. That's the
what
only
are
way
they
you'd
points
have
per game? Do you know what they are? Is it showing that?
Pittsburgh?
No. What is the Eagles points per game allowed?
20.
What is that ranking?
20. I don't know. I'm checking right now. I don't know.
That's what they're giving up is 20.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.
What's the number?
20.8.
Okay. I didn't know. You said 20 and then you said
Yeah, 20.8. That was what they told me, but I didn't have it listed off who was higher and who was lower.
okay, well if they're ranked that for the season, then that's fine. I'm just saying if they're playing like that like they are right now, can we be real? The Panthers ain't beating them if they're playing like defense like they
It's
are.
a conversation now.
I just said
I
it's
think
possible,
we have
more not
we have
probable.
way too much tape on the Eagles this year to say that that's not possible. Way too much.
We also have
Way too much
Did you-
tape on them.
Would you agree with my statement of probable, not
Okay,
possible?
I-
not like likely. Like,
yes,
that's
but
all.
I understand. I think
Way
like
too much tape.
at some point this thing with like
put my goat
this
in.
year, I agree.
Tanner McGee.
Tanner McGee.
I do agree that this year, like, there's no. I've said it many
Yeah, it's
times.
parity.
There's
There's no
no
top team.
Top team. There's no team that's way better than another. Anyone can
There was
beat
until the
anyone
Panthers
that's in the
beat the
playoffs right now.
Rams.
But at some point, we have like that. Like we can't take it that far when it comes to like if the Panthers get in.
It's the fact that
like
the play calling,
do much.
sucks, and when the play calling is good, the offense is just underperforming. This offense this year is underperformed. Objectively, they have.
Yes.
Compared to last year, it's way less than what they did
Well,
last
yeah.
year.
I'm not arguing that.
So then we just have too much tape on what we've seen. Even the games that they've won, we can't say that they've been like a powerhouse team.
I never said they were a
So
powerhouse team.
I think me personally, yes, can the Eagles win the rest of the games this year? Yeah, absolutely. They have really easy schedule, but at the end of the day, like I don't see them making it. At least, like I said, their ceiling right now is the NFC Championship game, and that's if.
Yeah, if they
That's
start
if
playing
it's possible.
offense. I agree. Like if they're playing like they are right now offensively, they're not making it far.
Yeah, they're on a 3-game losing
But
streak.
the only thing
It's
I was
bad.
saying was if the Panthers got in as the NFC South champions,
And like I said, we've had we've had so much of a sampling size from the Eagles this year, where if the Panthers could make an upset, that would be possible. They've beaten two NFC dominant teams. So if the Panthers do play the Eagles going up, would it surprise you if the Panthers upset the Eagles?
Can I tell
Would
you
it after the two upsets they've had this past year, the Packers and the Rams?
Jesse, do you want to hear who they play?
just because of who the Panthers have lost to.
Okay.
Do you want to hear
I'm
who
not
the?
saying the Eagles are
Eagles-
playing
Go ahead,
great.
Mike.
Well, I
I
don't
was
know
just
why
gonna
you're
say-
acting like I'm saying that.
I'm done.
I was just gonna say, who do you think?
I'm done.
Based off of who the Eagles play in the first round,
Who they play first round?
49ers.
Okay.
I'm not. I just stated who
No,
they play.
that's who they would play if the season ended today.
Yeah,
You're right.
as
Absolutely right.
they're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
My whole point was just if they played the
What
Panthers.
was my whole thing?
Because we were saying like
Dude, at the moment the Lions are in it. That's kind of
if
crazy.
are there any teams that like couldn't what was it that couldn't beat the Eagles?
All that we were
there
trying
are
to
teams
say,
that-
all that conversation was trying to say was that if the Panthers and the Eagles went up in the playoffs, is it possible that the Panthers upset the Eagles? Yes.
Jake, I think there are teams that could not beat the Eagles, but they're not in the playoffs.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
But we were talking
In the
about
playoff picture, in the playoffs, I think most teams could beat most teams.
Because like we talked about at the beginning,
That's why
it's
there's
parity.
what-
No, there's no really dominant team in the NFL right now.
I know.
There are
but,
good teams.
But do you agree the Panthers would be the worst team?
Yes. No doubt. In my
Overall,
mind.
or
Do you
just
think they
NFC?
have a like if the Eagles are playing defense like they are right now? Do you think that
even
Bryce
with the
Young
Eagles
could
defense
score
playing right now,
touchdowns
they've
against
lost
that?
games to teams that they shouldn't have lost to.
I mean, after watching them
Period.
score touchdowns on the Rams defense, which is what I would say is better than the Eagles defense this year, I think they could.
It's just all I'm saying is that it is possible that it could happen.
They did. You just watched them score touchdowns on the Rams.
I didn't say a word.
I know, but you
I
didn't.
don't
You
know
didn't
why
say
you
a
said
word.
it. I didn't disagree with that. I know they beat the Rams. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't think that Bryce Young playing this defense, if they're playing like they are currently, can beat them. Because I don't think he can score touchdowns. Because that's how inconsistent their offense is.
Well,
Bryce
to be
Young
fair,
has had splashes.
if you want to talk about the most
but Bryce Young
inconsistent
is
offense,
not. Their
And
offense is.
remember, clip to last year when we said that Bryce Young was a franchise guy, and now we're saying he's inconsistent again.
Has he not been?
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying anything.
Are we gonna
Here we go.
pretend that he hasn't been?
I didn't say anything.
Are you gonna say that?
I'm amazed that
On camera, say it.
I'm amazed that the Panthers are 7-6.
Just say it.
I'm amazed that the Panthers are tied with the Bucks in the NFC South.
That's not what I'm
That's
saying.
surprising to me.
That's not what I'm
because we
asking.
all said the Falcons would be up there with them, and they have been hot garbage this year.
Answer this question: has Bryce Young been inconsistent?
Yes.
Since we've said that.
Since we said that, yeah.
Since
probably.
what you brought up, has he been inconsistent
Probably.
since then?
Probably.
Okay, that's what I was trying
But
to
they're
get you to
still winning
say.
football games.
Yes.
But they're still winning football games, and they've beaten two teams that are dominant in the NFC right now. So it would be possible that if Bryce Young were to get into the playoffs and were to play the Eagles, if they had their best game, it's possible they upset them. That's all I'm saying. Just because how inconsistent the Panthers have been is how inconsistent the Eagles have been this year. Period.
Yeah, but the Eagles are.
Period. No conversation.
I can say.
They're both
I'm
inconsistent.
gonna say something.
They're both inconsistent.
I'm gonna say something.
They're both inconsistent
The
football
Eagles'
teams.
talent. They're more talented, so even if they're playing like this, I think they can still outplay that Panthers team. I know. I'm not
and I think
saying.
it's possible they upset them.
I'm not saying that I'm not saying they're playing well right now. I know they're not playing well, but just based off of the talent that they have, they're just a more talented team.
I think
So if they can at least run the football, or either way,
I will
if
say
they
one
can
thing.
throw it or pass it successfully against the Panthers are losing that football.
I've
game.
seen more talented teams lose to less talented teams
I'm not.
many times in the playoffs. So that's not
I'm not
good enough.
saying that.
That's not going to be good enough.
Okay, let's just get to the freaking.
I am ready.
Goodness gracious.
Goodness gracious.
Michael Mike dropped my whole argument right there. Thank you. I appreciate
He didn't
that,
mic
by
drop
the way.
anything.
Goodness gracious.
My name's Mike.
You didn't mic
Just take
drop
the mic out
anything.
and drop it. Anyway, but
mic
yeah,
drop.
no,
He didn't mic
you
drop
are
anything.
you are right. Effectively,
That's a
I mean, this was Barkley's second best game of the season. 122 yards rushing. Had that 52-yard bomber touchdown in the third. Really thought that was when the Eagles were going to change the tide. Obviously, as the game went on, it didn't happen to be that way. So, Barkley does get it going. Anything's possible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they can either run the football successfully or pass the ball successfully against the Panthers.
Hey, shout
They're
out to the
not winning.
Panthers though. Panthers, you're playing good football at the right time. That's all I have to say. You can say
Iffy.
you can say what you want. They're playing good football at the right
Are we
time.
going to do our picks?
We have to do our standings, Bucko.
Oh, yeah.
We got to see
Already
who's
know.
winning, my boy.
You.
All right,
We know, my boy.
the current pick war standings. Can I say
Go
the
ahead.
standings?
I'm just staring at you while you talk because I'm
Go ahead, brother,
listening.
go
to
ahead.
you.
Current
My
pick
bad.
war.
Go ahead.
Yeah, drink your drink. The current
Actually,
pick. Oh, stop talking.
sorry, I did that one.
Stop it for 5
You're
seconds.
gonna make me choke on my mouth.
The current
I'm sorry,
pick
man.
war standings. Last week, Michael was 7-7, and me and Jesse were both 8-6. So the current standings overall are Jesse is 139, 68, 1. Michael is 137, 70, and 1. And I'm 135, 72, and 1. So,
just keep step by
Stupid.
step.
The
step
stupid
by step.
Ravens.
Telling you, man.
They cost me.
What can I say?
and the Commanders.
I'm right.
I saw it happen. Possible.
You
Got
cut.
that
You were
game
just
right.
following my confidence, and also it's your team. You're not gonna pick against your team.
I wanted to.
He's done it. So.
You've done
I saw-
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've also done it, so it will happen again this year though, picking against my team.
Oh, it's gonna happen for the rest of the year for me.
Oh, for your team.
Yeah, we're going for that number 1 pick.
Yeah, thanks.
Excuse me.
We're rooting for, that means we're rooting for the
Also,
Jets,
you wanna hear-
the Saints, and the Titans to win games.
Actually, I'll talk about it when we get to the rest of the games. Let's
All
do the
right,
picks.
now let's get into pick war. Oh my gosh, I just messed up. There's-
We've discombobulated.
my
man.
brain just stopped.
It's a little fuzzy.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you though, and I'm being so for real. We haven't had a good argument like that in so long. So actually, I'm actually happy that we got into
I
that.
had to get some pent up.
It was pent up stuff that we had to get
Pent-up
out, and honestly, it's gonna be good content. It's gonna be great
argumentative
content. It's gonna be so
passion
much good
out.
content right there. Goodness gracious.
Now let's get into pick wars week 15.
All right, starting with Thursday night football, we got the Falcons playing the Bucks. Bucks are 4.5 point favorites, and I took the Bucks.
I'm not picking the
And I'm not picking
Falcons
the-
again.
Nope.
The
Bucks
said
need,
it.
The
you
Bucks
said
need
it.
this to keep this in the
the
NFC South.
Bucks are
They
gonna
need
win.
this one. So
So give me
and
the
also
Bucks.
with Mike Evans coming back on Thursday, that's trending in the right direction. As what they say, he will be playing out there tomorrow. So
give me
who
the
knows?
Bucks.
Yeah, he's about to go off
offense
for
is
300
healthy.
yards.
you gotta get yeah. What did I say? I had a
258 a game.
yeah. I think yeah. To reach 1,000 yards, he has to get 215 yards per game to get his keep his streak of 1,000 yards.
That's
All right,
unfortunate.
So Baker, throw only throw Mike
Only
Evans
to
the
Mike
ball.
Evans.
That's why
No
I just
Ibuka, no
picked up
Chris
in
Godwins.
I
I
just
don't
picked
care
him
if
up in
he's
fantasy.
quadruple covered. Throw him the ball.
Throwing the ball.
He's got to be open.
He's up down. He's up somewhere.
Gotta be open somewhere.
All right, Sunday, 1:00. We got the Browns playing the Bears. Bears are 7.5 point favorites. Give me the Bears.
Bears.
Simple.
I took the Bears.
Yep. All right, we don't have to talk more about it. Next, we got the Ravens playing the Bengals. Ravens are 2.5 point favorites.
The Ravens, because they have to win. They have to win this game. They have no other choice.
I want to see your pick.
I pick the Ravens.
They have no
They,
choice.
if this is a get right game for them, and yes, did they lose horribly against the Bengals the week before?
I'll
Yeah.
go with the Ravens. Yeah.
But they're pent up. They're angry because of what happened last week. They're gonna come out there with so much energy.
And this team
They'll
is-
cook the Bengals' butts.
This team they're desperate.
And also T. Higgins is also out again with an injury. Not that it matters. 'Cause we
Concussion,
still
I
have
thought.
Jamar Chase,
First of all,
but
To be fair,
why are the
They didn't have
Bengals
him-
putting him
they didn't
back
have him
out
last
on
time.
that field?
true, very true.
but did you see the performance he had against the Bills?
Goodness
That's
gracious.
kind of why they put him out.
Yeah, they shouldn't have.
But he literally
After
had
concussion.
a concussion, and then they put him back out there.
Because then he got a second concussion. Because now we're getting into Tua territory
Yeah,
where
like
it's
they
like
literally he had a concussion, and then
the
they're like,
training-
go back
The
out
training
there.
room was like, oh, he's fine. Just need some ice. Go back out there. So,
Just hope he gets the
knows?
Cam Scatterboot kind.
who knows?
At least it's fun.
Yeah, but yeah, Ravens need this win to keep themselves with us in the AFC North standings and to make the playoffs. So,
We just gotta just win this game, and then you can go on and worry about the next game. Just one game at a
Which
time. They
two-
have to
They
win.
have two very tough games back to back before
You
the
play the
Have to.
Patriots, Packers, and then they meet us at Week 18.
have to win.
So
This is
take
desperation
that
mode.
as you will.
So
Next game, we got the Chargers playing the Chiefs. Chiefs are 5.5 point favorites.
Chargers, the Chiefs are trash. They're trash. Patrick Mahomes' magic is gone.
I'm still taking,
Dynasty's over.
I'm taking the Chiefs still.
I respect that. I respect that heavy.
Because-
I also went with the Chargers.
The
Not
dynasty
not because they moved me after Monday. I think Monday there was still a lot of inconsistencies from them that it's not. I still don't think the Chargers are a playoff team. The only reason they're gonna be a playoff team.
I
is
don't know
because of
how I feel about Herbert throwing
exactly
more.
So, but if there's any, but I think also Omarion Hampton being back definitely made the run game look a lot smoother than what it did, and Vidal benefited off of that. So I think
I also don't think Patrick Mahomes is going to have that bad of a game back to back.
true.
me.
3 interceptions back to back would be disgusting.
Not that
Their
bad,
defense
but
is
he's
not as
been
good.
like that.
Disgusting.
He's
Also, their
been
defense
like
is not as
that
good as the
all
Texans.
Yeah, so I think Omarion Hampton will have a game for sure. For sure.
I'm not saying like he's.
And
gonna
also,
ha-
it's a divisional game, so anything's possible.
I'm not saying Patrick Mahomes is gonna have a game like that. You know exactly what you did.
No, I did.
Yes, you do. But he's been bad all year. So
Yeah.
He's had a few good games.
But also, I mean, to Michael's point, the Chiefs do need this to keep themselves in a playoff spot. At
Are
this
they eliminated?
No,
They aren't. Okay.
technically,
Almost.
they have to win out basically.
have
But
a
the
lot of
Chargers,
help.
if the Chargers beat the Chiefs, the Bills beat the Patriots, the Jags beat the Jets, and the Texans beat the Cardinals, then Kansas City's out. Mathematically, it's
So a
impossible.
lot of things
for them
that are
to
very
make it.
possible.
So it's a lot of things that are very possible for that to happen. So
So they would have to win out and have the Jags lose.
I think
couple games.
division wise they're cooked. Division wise they're not winning the
Well, yeah,
division.
the Broncos
they're
are.
done. After
No,
last
but they're-
after
they're
last
also-
Sunday they're done.
They're also 3 games back of the
Yeah,
7th.
they're done. They're cooked. So they're now just playing for a playoff spot and hopefully just being a wild card
Like they
spot.
have to.
Done.
If they lose another game, they're done.
Yeah.
Like they're officially
That's
done.
why-
That's exactly why I want the Chargers to win because I just don't want to see the Chiefs in the playoffs this year.
I don't want them
My
in the
opinion.
playoffs, but I think that
But I
they'll win
think-
one more game.
Yeah. Bye bye Chiefs. Anyway, speaking of the next game, Bills playing the Patriots. Bills are 1.5 point favorites.
I'm taking the Patriots.
I forget. I took the Bills.
I'm also taking the
I
Patriots.
took the Bills. I
Drake-
think
Drake May. Drake
Drake May has been playing incredible.
May.
That's not to discount what he's doing. I think I just don't see the Bills losing to the Patriots back to back. Cause I think they'll split. I think
Where's this game?
This
It's in
divisional
Foxborough.
game was a split. Yes,
They beat them in Buffalo.
They beat them in Buffalo. So could the Bills beat them in Foxborough? It's
In their
possible.
brand new rivalry jerseys.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't know. I just think the Patriots are a better team.
I also just want the Bills to beat the Patriots so that the Chiefs again are out of the playoffs. So
I get
Well,
that, but it's
they're
more
out.
if I want to.
that's my own biasy talking, but whatever.
In my opinion, the Chiefs are already done. Mathematically.
Mathematically, they still have a way to get in, but a lot of things have to go their
Yeah.
way.
I was gonna say mathematically
very
until last week.
unlikely.
Until last week, mathematically the Commanders had a way, and so
Exactly.
it was like, but we knew
Exactly.
that wasn't happening.
So take that as you will. But also, I think the way that Josh Allen played yesterday, the way James Cook played yesterday, or not yesterday, last week, I think if they keep that momentum going with them both being the focal points of that offense going into this game, I think it'll be a way different matchup than what we saw from when they last played. But anyway, Commanders Giants is the next one. Giants are 2.5 point favorites. This was honestly a coin flip to me. I literally flipped a coin, heads or tails for this, and I just said Giants, so I picked Giants.
I said the Giants too.
Bro, that's literally what. Why'd you steal my idea?
I flipped a coin.
You flipped a coin.
That's literally what I
literally
did.
flipped a coin.
I'm like, I don't know.
Literally flipped
These
a
are
coin.
both
See, I just
terrible teams in a meaningless football game, and I got the Commanders.
Here's the thing: if you lose, draft pick goes
I
up.
want us to
so
lose.
That's
I
why.
already
that's
picked
why.
us to lose.
And also with them
I just-
now, I think they've officially scratched Jaden Daniels for the rest of the year.
Yes.
Which, thank God. Don't know why you guys started him at this point, but
I want
anyway.
us to put Sam Howell in.
Sam Howell on your team?
Yeah, not Sam Howell. Sorry,
Sam Hartman.
Sam Hartman.
Yeah, we could.
But I picked the Commanders. That's
Yeah.
what I got.
You picked the Commanders.
Yeah,
When he flipped the
when I
coin.
flipped the coin. So that's what it landed
Well, you
on.
didn't say what, so I just assumed you went with the
look
same
at this.
thing.
We picked the Commanders last week. He didn't. He won.
So
does
now
that
they're gonna
mean
win.
That he picked the Commanders. We did. And he's gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna.
now
be-
you're gonna get a worse draft.
I'm
pick.
gonna.
You're welcome.
It's okay.
Yeah, they still got a top
Sorry.
5. They still got a top 10 draft pick. So
We're gonna have. Yeah.
you're gonna have a good draft pick regardless. Next, we got the Raiders playing the Eagles. Eagles are 11.5 point favorites.
Now we got Kenny Pickett revenge game.
Oh,
Eagles.
Lord, yeah. Eagles. It should be the Eagles.
I don't know. Kenny Pickett looked a better quarterback last week.
He had one good thrown ball.
What we're
One.
not gonna do is
Let's
act
chill
like
out.
the Raiders.
Let's chill
have
out.
a chance.
Like, let's chill out. Like, just because Kenny Pickett was with the Eagles and got a ring, like he's a good quarterback. He was there out of luck. Let it go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
He was lucky. He's lucky he was on that team.
Yeah. Eagles, like, they literally had a freebie after last week. They need this game to keep themselves in the not to keep themselves in the hunt. They're in the playoffs regardless, but they need this to build some confidence going into the playoffs and also to give the media world confidence that the Eagles can actually be a competent team moving forward.
This is a get
I
right.
picked the Eagles. Just,
This is
oh,
a
no joke.
No, I
no. I know you picked the Eagles. This is a get right, get your swag back type of game.
This is go beat up on the
like Saquon Barkley.
Exactly.
Beat up a
Saquon
child
Barkley should be
and
getting
just-
the ball most, if not all, this game.
Well, after last week, I'd hope he would.
I hope he would.
No,
should.
but like
He's
the
gonna go
reason is
30.
Jalen
300.
Hurts should not be throwing the ball as much as he did on Sunday.
no, but like the reason is because if they can
Tanner
run the
McGee.
football, that helps Jalen. So like they need to do that
Yeah, so
for their
hopefully-
offense to function the way that it should.
For their sake, I hope they do. Because
So.
it's downright bad.
Like I love
Oof.
Jalen Hurts. I think he's a great quarterback, but he shouldn't be throwing the ball that many times.
No.
Just like
I feel
just
like
matter of
watching on
fact.
Monday, it looked like he was just throwing it to throw it. Most of the time, he just threw it just to throw it. There was a lot of deep balls that should not have been thrown.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, that whole game was just turnovers.
That's me personally. But anyway, next we got the Jets playing the Jags. Jags are 13.5-point favorites.
Jags.
Jags. Yeah, dude, it's the Jets. I can't pick the Jets.
We're not picking.
I want the Jets to win.
because
Just
that helps
do-
your
just-
draft pick.
Just do what I did. Just pick the Jets once.
No,
I did something similar to that already.
he did.
We picked the Commanders.
I picked the Cowboys against
No.
the Eagles.
He did.
Well, that's
Uh,
much more even than
Next
Jets.
game we got the Texans playing the Cardinals. Houston are 9.5-point favorites.
Texans.
They're on a hot streak right now. They're cruising their way to a playoff spot,
And it's the Cardinals.
and it's the Cardinals.
The number one defense versus that offense.
Yeah,
Jacoby Brissett's gonna sling it, but he's gonna get destroyed as well.
yeah. All right, now to the 4 o'clock games. First one we got is the Packers playing the Broncos. Packers are 2.5-point favorites. Broncos need this win to keep themselves up in the first seed. The Packers need this one to keep their playoff seeding well. So I chose.
They
the
want
Broncos.
They need this game if they want the 1 seed.
Yeah, so I chose the Broncos for that reason.
I chose the Packers.
Oh, he's still back and forth.
Yeah, I chose the Packers.
Yeah. No, I respect
I
it.
can't trust
I
how
respect it.
inconsistent Bo Nix has been. I love Bo Nix, don't get me wrong, but it's
Can we-
also
can we agree-
Toyota-thon.
can we
I'm a
agree this is-
believer. I love Bo.
Can we agree it's going to be just a defensive matchup all around?
It is, and I've seen the Packers defense play better.
No, I agree. I'm not disagreeing with that at all. But I just think they have
for
too many good weapons on the
Dude,
Broncos.
Here's the
defense
key
side.
thing I've learned when you play the Broncos. Target Riley Moss.
True.
I mean,
Don't disrespect Larry Russell. He's the dog.
that is the goal: is to go
It's-
against the team to target.
Well,
the
you're not
team's
going
worst
to target Patrick
corner.
Surtain.
No, if you do, you're dumb.
Yes.
But that is
You
the
got some balls
goal
on you
for
for it.
every
Yeah.
offense: is you target the worst corner.
All right.
So
Next game, we got the Lions playing the Rams. Rams are 5.5-point favorites. This is probably going to be my game of the week, honestly, because I think you got two teams who.
I mean, it is Fox's game of the week.
Yeah.
So
But this is my personal game of the week because I think you got a Rams team who had an embarrassing loss against the Panthers last week, and they're looking to keep them. They got to get their momentum.
no, that
in
was
the
2
race.
weeks ago.
That was last week.
No,
They
last
played
week they played the Cardinals
Okay,
Because the
and
Panthers
beat the
didn't play
crap
last
out
week.
of them.
my bad. So they're gonna keep the momentum going after. Yeah, you're right. They're keeping the momentum going after the Chargers game, and the Lions are now playing
For their playoff
for
lives.
a playoff lives. And so I really just went my gut here and went with the Rams. I think the Lions could possibly make an upset. I think we're gonna see a lot more Jahmyr Gibbs, even though we've seen a lot of Jahmyr Gibbs this year. But I think it's really like they know that like when Jahmyr Gibbs gets going, then the whole offense is gonna move smoothly. So I think we could see a lot of that from, especially how creative Dan Campbell's been play calling these past couple weeks. He
Well, now that
he
they
knows
put
how to
him in
get
charge,
more
it's
out of
good.
Jahmyr Gibbs. What is that?
This is ever since they put him in charge, it's been
Exactly.
crazy.
But I think the Rams are just a too potent of a team, and I think this is just where they make their.
Matt
difference.
Stafford is MVP.
Yeah.
I,
You should be. You should be.
I think he will be.
Yeah.
But
But
I
if
think
Drake
the-
May was MVP, I wouldn't be mad at it. But yeah, that's just me.
I'd be annoyed about one. I would be annoyed about not for having anything to do with Drake May. It's just more about Matt than Drake.
I think the biggest key for this game is if the Rams get consistent pressure and make Jared Goff go off of his spot, they're gonna easily win this football game.
Mm-hmm.
If they give Jared Goff time, then it's gonna be. I think it'll be a lot closer. But Jared Goff is
Austin
one of the
Flores.
worst throwers on the run I've ever seen in my life.
That I'll agree.
Like he's probably worse in throwing on the run than some high school quarterbacks. That's how bad it looks. Like he can't do it. Have you like consistently watched if he's like under pressure?
Yeah.
I think Jared Goff. I don't think it's a surprise to anyone. Jared Goff is more of a pocket.
No,
pocket-
he
pocket
is.
guy.
But like
he
I
does
figured
his
he'd
best
be better
stuff.
than what he is.
Philip Rivers might be better right now.
Yeah, who knows?
Grandpa Rivers.
Franco Rivers. But
That's
I
He's
think
literally a grandpa.
I know, it's crazy.
and it's just always fun getting a Matt Stafford play against his former team and getting
Where
get
is
that
it?
dynamic.
It's in LA.
L.A.
It's in LA.
Oh, they get to go to LA
Yes.
now.
So they get to go to LA. So
Matt
that's gonna be fun.
what's his name? Not Matt Stafford.
Dome. Another dome for the Lions.
Yep, they never leave it down. Anyway, next one we got the Panthers playing the Saints. Panthers are 2.5-point favorites.
Panthers.
Yeah. Even the Saints had a good game last
Even
week.
though Saints didn't have a great
They
game.
just
Tyler
beat the
Shough
Bucks.
looked okay, but the Panthers are compared to these two teams, the Panthers are a better team than the Saints.
Listen, I'm just gonna. We have seen the Saints beat them. Do I think it's gonna happen twice? No.
No.
Yeah, also how hot
it's
they've been playing.
It's possibility.
Yeah. All right, let's just get these out of the way. Titans, Niners. Niners are 12.5
Niners.
points favorite. Niners. Not even a question. Niners.
Oh, Niners, 100%.
And
No, I
then
picked the Titans.
last game, we got the Colts playing the Seahawks. Seahawks 13.5-point favorites. That skyrocketed a lot since some of the Daniel Jones incidents and the Phillip Rivers.
Is he playing?
Who?
I need to double check
Phillip Rivers?
because they have him. He did practice
He's like
this week.
he's their only quarterback.
He did practice this week, so it is for sure possible.
Like
If he's
Daniel
playing,
Jones is out. Riley Leonard is out.
Right now,
Anthony Richardson
Right
is
now,
out.
it still says Riley Leonard is QB1.
I really want to see.
Well, right now he's gonna say that, but just because.
And right now, he's not
started.
even on the injured list.
Who?
Riley Leonard.
He had a knee injury.
I don't see him on the list. I'm looking at it right now.
I'm pretty sure he's not playing because he came out of the game.
Here's
on
the thing.
Sunday.
I'm not disagreeing
Who
with
did
you.
they play a quarterback?
I don't know.
Yeah, you know who technically would be their second? Tyler Warren.
Dude, Tyler Warren was a dog in Penn
With Tyler
State.
Warren, I wouldn't be mad at.
Did you see him play quarterback at Penn State?
He would do it. He's
I
a
didn't even
dog.
watch the game, so I have no idea who they put in.
Yep, who had a
Oh
rank-
no, they put
yep.
in Riley. Oh, you mean after Riley Leonard left? I don't know.
Here it is. Riley Leonard, who had a knee injury, was a full participant in practice as of today.
Dang it.
So,
I won't-
practice.
maybe
So
Phillip
Riley
won't play.
Leonard might be the starting QB against, which is even better for
We'll
the
see.
Seahawks
I
because the
wanna see
Seahawks will
Phillip
absolutely cook
Rivers.
them. But yeah, it's Seahawks. It's not even a question. Seahawks are gonna.
I want to see
cook the Colts.
Grandpa Rivers sling the rock.
Yeah. It's now the beginning of the end for this Colts team, which is unfortunate because
Yeah, they're done.
they were so hot.
They were a fun team.
They were a very fun team. Jonathan Taylor was looking incredible. Daniel
Possibly
Jones.
MVP.
Nothing against Daniel Jones. I think Daniel Jones, obviously being in a better team with a better system, has excelled.
I mean, the Giants.
Anything's better than Giants at this point. But
I think he's still gonna get paid. He's still gonna get
Yeah.
paid a pretty good chunk of money.
Not as
And
good as he
what-
did last time, but
yeah, and at least what we can see is if you put him in the right system, he will be competent. So I think you just have to get him with the
Vikings
right
should've kept him.
right team, right system. Who knows?
they still have a shot to go get him again.
They do.
I know.
They should.
They should have kept him.
Speaking of the Vikings, Sunday Night Football, we got the Vikings playing the Cowboys. Cowboys are 5.5-point favorites.
Cowboys.
Oh, Cowboys.
Cowboys for sure.
I'm not trusting 9 to do good 2 days games in a row.
No, I'd be very surprised. And also, I think George Pickens
Oh,
is
9?
still mad
You don't-
after last
You don't
week.
trust 9?
So,
Not to is CD out
good question. Let me look really quick.
because he left the game with a concussion.
He did. They said he was trending in the right direction.
Okay.
So,
Well, they played on. He might because they played
okay.
on Thursday.
Concussion Wednesday.
So he has 10
concussion
days.
practice in a limited capacity as of today.
I
So,
think he has a chance just
For
because they
Sunday
played on
night?
Thursday.
for Sunday night.
Yeah, that's
So
possible.
as of right now, he is still questionable. So he could play this week. But even if he doesn't, I think Pickens will still be good. Ryan Flournoy, who had a great game last week, he'll still be competent, and Ferguson's still good. So I think
No,
Dak still
they
has a lot
have
of weapons.
weapons,
but
but-
you want to have CeeDee Lamb out there on the field if you want to succeed. Absolutely. I don't
Especially if
disagree
you
on that.
want to even have
Yeah,
a
exactly.
hope of playoff.
Absolutely. Which they need this to keep themselves at least mathematically possible of making a playoff run. And now, last but not least, Monday Night Football. We got the Dolphins playing the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers are 3-point favorites. Black and gold all day.
What did you pick, Jake?
Yeah, what did you pick?
Because that's
I'm very interested.
see, this is the time when you answer that question.
Yeah. And stop flipping through your Bible.
The Dolphins.
Oh, good. I picked the Steelers.
Good.
All right, so I'm gonna win that pick. No, I'm just kidding. I hope I do, but I'm going with the Dolphins. Give me Tua.
Where is the game?
Pittsburgh.
in Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, they're cooked because it's gonna be like 30 degrees and Tua sucks in the cold.
Yeah.
The only-
Tua just won a cold weather game. He's gonna
Jets.
keep it rolling.
So you beat the
could.
Jets.
He's gonna keep it rolling.
he
Doesn't
beat-
matter.
he
He
beat
always
the Jets.
loses in the cold before
Beats the
that.
Jets.
He's
Oh my
turned a
God.
new leaf.
God forbid.
He's now can play in the cold,
God
and he
forbid
will
he
win
picks
this
this.
game in Pittsburgh. Tua, please,
20 degrees,
I
20-degree weather?
need you.
20-degree weather, and you're very confident in
I
Tua?
don't care, Jesse. He's turned a new leaf. This is a new man when it comes
Bro.
to cold weather games.
They suck.
He's going to win.
and they won't even have H-Head out there.
What do you mean?
So they're definitely going to
Oh yeah,
suck.
H.M.'s not playing.
H-Head's not great. He might be questionable.
I don't care. Ollie Gordon, baby.
It's not Al Gordon, it's Jalen Wright. Obviously, you might be looking at their team, so I know you don't like the Dolphins. So whatever.
Ollie Gordon is one of the running backs.
Yeah, but Jalen Wright's the starter.
I'm a ball knower. Ollie Gordon
He is a running
scoring 2 touchdowns against your Pittsburgh Steelers.
See, he gets mad at me when I don't pick the Ravens.
No, I don't.
But then you see how I don't get mad when he doesn't pick the Steelers.
I don't get mad because I wouldn't blame you because I don't like
it's
picking
a crazy,
Steelers.
It's a crazy thing. It's a crazy
When
thing.
did I
man.
ever? Did I
It's a
say
crazy
that?
thing in this league, man.
Do you
know what I'm
recall
saying?
me saying I don't like him picking against the Ravens?
No, but I wasn't gonna get in the middle of it. I was
Yeah,
just gonna let you
yeah,
guys.
That's all I wanted
Yeah,
to
you
know.
I was sitting here quietly.
Mm-hmm.
Because now you're making stuff up.
I'm not.
You
I'm
are.
not.
I never said that.
No, because the funny thing is, week
I
one,
don't get
week
mad.
week one Bills. Remember that one? Cause you got mad
That's
at-
complete. No. No.
That's completely.
No.
How is that completely different?
No.
Cause I took when I was
Because you picked the
my past
Ravens.
life when
You
I
were
sports
rooting for the
betting,
Ravens.
when I was
and
sports
then
betting,
when they were literally
I took my money
getting-
out because
when
I knew they were gonna lose.
Yeah. And then the second
You got mad at both of us.
Which I was smart. It was a smart decision on my part because I kept the money.
They were
We
We
okay.
didn't say
that
a
night
word.
I was
We can go
not
back into
happy
that
with them.
conversation. Me and Michael never said anything. We literally walked out.
We've already had this conversation. I'm not going back to that.
You don't want to reopen that wound?
No, I'm not. I am
All
not
right.
going back to
We
that
could go. Would you want to go back to just last week?
because I wasn't listened to.
Mm.
They don't listen to me.
I listen to you
Anyway,
all
They
the time.
don't
That's-
care about my
That's
feelings.
our picks for week 15. Anybody?
No.
Upsets?
Don't
upset,
touch me.
Upset picks?
I'm a little upset right now.
Nice one. Upset picks for the week?
Chargers.
Yep.
Let me see.
My
I
upset of the week is the Chargers.
believe mine might be the Broncos.
I'm. By the
Mine
way,
might
I think
how
mine's
the
the
heck are the
Patriots.
Chiefs 5.5 point favorites?
Mm.
Like how?
Oh, yeah, it might be the Chargers. Then yeah, it's the Chargers.
Like, do you guys not think that's a crazy line for the Chiefs?
I think it's just because the
they just lost to the Texans.
No,
at
the
home.
questionability
Texans are a good
of
team, though.
no, it's
Not
the question.
offensively.
It's a questionability of Justin Herbert if he's actually like gonna
He's
be
gonna
out there.
play. This
It's-
man
It's
plays
just-
forever.
it's more
It's
of how
just
he's
the
gonna play.
possibility if he isn't out there because the best is Trey Lance, and we know what we've all said about Trey Lance in the past. So,
But like, how does a team that like the Chiefs, how they've been playing all year long, and now we get to week 15
The money line does change the day.
against a team that is better than them?
yeah, the money line is the Chargers plus 190.
Then
So
yes, but my point
just
is,
a lot of people
if,
putting
if
money
their
on the
Chiefs
Chiefs
are going to be
because it's the Chiefs.
favorites, they should be like a max of like 1.5 to
yeah,
2.5.
they're just favorites
points.
because of the Chiefs. That's all.
I just think that's
The
crazy.
Chiefs. Yeah, I'm not gonna. The
Oh,
numbers
no,
are-
I think it's crazy that they're 5.5 point. They're almost a touchdown favorite. To me, that's crazy, based on how they've been looking.
I guess.
But
To each their own.
I was just throwing it out there because I think that
No,
was
I,
nuts.
no, to each their own. I won't disagree with you, but I also I understand that sometimes it's just
I literally
the
think
teams-
it's just home field advantage.
yeah, and I also just think it's just like who's playing that week, and I think Herbert being questionable makes it a chance that if Trey Lance is the starter, the Chargers' chances of winning go.
Didn't someone else get
down
hurt during the game?
extraordinarily.
Didn't some guys get hurt during the game on?
McConkey's was limited with a foot injury.
That's
Molden, their corner, had a hamstring and didn't practice. Those are the noticeable ones. There's just other like Troy Dye, who I don't know if he's a starter or not, and Will
He
Disley,
is. He is a starter.
who's questionable. So you take that as you will.
I'm just saying, like Justin Herbert will play. I'm just gonna start.
I hope he does. I'm not wishing him harm in that way. I just think if he is questionable and there's a chance he doesn't play, if Trey Lance is the quarterback,
But that was
who
a line
who wouldn't pick the Chiefs?
Jake.
A lot of people.
If Trey Lance is the starting quarterback for the Chargers, you're still rocking with the Chargers?
I would never choose Trey Lance, but
Oh, if Trey Lance
If
is,
Trey Lance is the starting quarterback of the Chargers on
Then it's
Sunday
more-
against Kansas City.
then I think it is way more in the favor of the Chiefs.
Exactly. More people, money line wise, would pick the Chiefs.
But Trey Lance, I'm just saying. I know you're not saying.
And I'm not
this.
saying Trey Lance is horrible. I think he's
No, listen.
I've
I'm not
watched him
below
saying.
average.
I've seen him play in person. He's a good quarterback, not a great quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying anything about Trey Lance, and I'm not saying that you're saying Justin Herbert is not going to play, but Justin Herbert will play because Justin Herbert plays through every single injury that he has.
That is-
Unless he physically
That
cannot
is true.
walk,
That is true.
he plays.
That is true.
So with that, I think Justin Herbert will play just because it's just his hand, and he just played after having surgery.
He did,
So-
after looking at how the offensive line was though from last week, he might get hurt again.
I'm not saying he will be under. I think he will be under pressure a lot, but
Chris Jones, who's had
so
an iffy
will
year.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, Chris Jones has been very iffy this year. Like, he's had moments where he's been good, but it's not
He's had
good.
a lot of moments where it's like he just gives up on the play.
It's also age. You just kind of get to a
I
point
know,
where you're
but it's
kinda
just like-
No, I agree. If you're still out there,
Hey.
you got to play to the final whistle.
Yeah,
I agree.
effort.
I will never say don't give
Can't
effort
teach
when you're on a
effort.
I was
football
gonna,
field. I'll never
I'm
say
just
that.
gonna say one player. He is a Steeler, but Cameron Hayward's also old, but you still see him trying. Like
Cam
each
Hayward's
pl-
a different beast, brother.
No, yeah, but like they're both, I'd say, very similar
'Cause
level of players.
what-
I
whoa.
think being a
What do you mean by
being
that?
a D tackle, being a D tackle.
And they both,
Jones
Nothing
is a
against
D tackle.
no, I'm
They're
not
both
saying
D
anything
tackles.
against Chris Jones being a D tackle, but I also think like just the way that Cam Hayward's played throughout his career. I think for me, have personally watched him, he's always just given effort.
Yeah,
Anytime he's on the football field.
No,
That's
I
why
think
they both give
That's why I
effort.
think he's a different
I,
dog.
I feel like they've both in the past have always given effort.
Yeah.
Cam was just still doing it. Why I'm confused on why I'm not seeing it from Jones.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I don't think it's effort. I just think he sometimes is a little too selfish, and he wants to make
just-
the play
And
himself
also-
instead of just doing what he's supposed to, and then that has costed them games this year.
And also, I mean, he's already had a lot of success with the team that he's on currently. So, in some retrospect, I'm not saying to say this is the reason why he is, but he feels like he's already accomplished so much. What else do I need to do? Not saying that should be a reason
Does he have
for
a
him.
defensive player of the year?
That's not a reason for him not
he
to
doesn't.
play.
I
Not
know
for him
a
to
fact.
play
I don't know
well.
why I asked. No, he doesn't.
Does he?
He doesn't.
Chris Jones? I don't think he does.
No, because I know it's been. These are the
If
JJ.
he
You
would have,
just-
it would have been recently.
Yeah, let me.
Well,
I can find out.
All the recent
I can
ones
find
were
out.
like
I can find out.
you
Give
had
me 1 second.
Miles Garrett, you got Patrick Surtain, you got what's his
I
name?
think he
Nick
got-
Bosa.
I think
Yeah,
he
you
got.
had-
He may
yeah.
have he'd been close,
Nick
but not.
He
Bosa,
might have
Miles
gotten
Garrett,
close, but I don't know
Pat
if he-
Surtain, J.J. Watt,
T.J. Watt.
who else? T.J. Watt.
Dude,
Someone
oh,
else.
there's a middle linebacker that I feel like that won.
Recently?
Did Warner
Okay.
win?
Chris Jones
I thought he did.
has been a top contender and frequent candidate for NFL Defensive Player of the Year award. That he hasn't officially won. He's
That's what I
often in
thought.
conversations.
Yeah, I knew he was in. He's always going to be in
He's always
conversation.
in conversations, but he's never won. He has all pros.
Yeah,
For
You know
his
who
career.
should
He
be
just
more in
doesn't
the
have a
conversation for
DPOI.
that award?
Hmm.
Kyle Hamilton,
When was Kyle Hamilton drafted?
22.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
20
I'm taking your word for
I
that.
think it
I
was
have no. I don't know much
I
about.
have no issue with it.
21 or 22. But I'm pretty sure it's 22.
I'm not gonna say he shouldn't.
But, like, I'm just saying, I think he should have.
It'd be very dumb if I said he shouldn't.
I think he should be more
It's just
in contention for those awards, at least in the future.
in the future I could see 100%. Just
But, like-
right now it's hard with you got players like Garrett, you got players like Patrick Surtain, who are.
I'm not saying he
clear,
should
like,
win this year. I think
frontrunners.
Miles Garrett has that by a
Miles Garrett will
landslide.
win
I
this
think-
year.
Because he's going
think
to break
it's-
the sack record.
It's the same conversation that we've had about.
But
Max
he should
Crosby.
be.
Max
Max
Crosby
Crosby's also a
is
player who's
an
never won
elite pass rusher. He's just playing in the same. He's
Position.
playing in the same era as Miles Garrett, T.J. Watt, and all these other great
Bosa.
defensive players, Bosa, and all these dudes. So we all know and we all respect Max Crosby for what he does on
I
the
feel
football
like-
field. But unfortunately, he's just never going to be that top tier guy. Maybe one year, a crazy year, he does pop off.
Wait.
But
I just brought Kyle Hamilton's
Aaron
name
Donald
up
won it
is
recently.
because he literally has played every single position on the football field.
They play
That's
defense-
why I'm
they
saying-
play
I won't
defense.
disagree
They put him at defensive end.
Yeah, he's played outside
Dang.
linebacker, weak side line or like inside linebacker, both safeties, slot corner, outside corner.
I will say having a
played
strong
D
safety.
tackle.
His primary position is strong safety, correct?
Yes,
Having
he's
strong-
listed as safety. Yes,
Like, that's what like
Listed,
it's like if you
yes.
like were to look at like a base like
Yes, she's a strong safety.
having a strong safety. I feel like that's a very popular thing to have a strong safety move down to middle linebacker after because you don't need it. Like you'll have more speed than most middle linebackers, but it's basically just like you can use that
but
for your
most
advantage.
safeties aren't
I feel though it's like it's I love when
as
that happens. I'm saying.
athletic as. Like I don't know. I just think like some safeties cannot
The-
dang.
aren't good like that good of run defenders where they can be in a linebacker position.
I just looked at
what I'm
Crosby
gonna say is
stats for
I did
2020.
love is Jamal Adams when he did it.
Yeah, there's
I was a
certain
Jamal
guys that
Adams.
are bigger, like bigger strong safeties can definitely do it.
Like if Cam
But-
Chancellor played longer,
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
Cam
for sure.
Chancellor,
He would've
like
been
the
he would've
bigger
been
safeties.
amazing.
For sure,
yeah.
absolutely. I just saw Max Crosby stats for 2023, and which is the same year that Miles Garrett won with 14 sacks. He had 14 and a half.
yeah, I feel
How
like
many
it came
tackles
to-
for loss did Garrett have?
I feel like it came down to more. There was like other stats.
I don't know. Hold on.
Well, for them, if that was
Wasn't
the
that the year
defensive
that
player
wasn't
of
that
the
the year
year,
that T.J. Watt went off?
He had 19 sacks and
Yeah.
interception.
yeah. So Miles Garrett, it's probably
And had 48 solo tackles for
Oh wait, I remember
20.
why. Because that was the year they went to the playoffs and won a play. Then like
Yeah.
and
yeah.
they
He didn't
won.
have. He didn't have any first
23.
place. He didn't have any first place votes, but
They
he was
had Joe
top.
Flacco and they went to the playoffs.
What are you saying?
yeah.
So that's
Yeah, he
team
was-
success also goes
I'm
into
just
that.
saying
I
he was
guess.
top four. He was top four in that year for defensive player of the year, and he had statistically a great year. So that's just what I mean when I say like he's just in so many good company for defensive players that like he might never win one, but we all can respect what he can do on the football field. So probably the same thing with Chris Jones, but anyway, or Kyle Hamilton for your example.
He should.
So-
He will win one.
One day.
I'll say it.
One day it's possible.
He's going to win one eventually.
It's possible.
But are you guys ready for?
I can say the same thing about Nick Herbig, but I'm not gonna say it.
There's a
That'd be
lot
dumb
of
of
players that it's like I feel like
That's
we'll
why I
have a-
said it. Be dumb of me. Chill out.
I'm just
Golly,
saying.
I put a Steeler player in the same vein as Kyle Hamilton. Jeez. All right.
Yeah, that's.
Moving on.
I'm not saying it just because he's a Steeler. I'm just saying it's Kyle Hamilton versus Nick Herbig.
Let's read God's word.
Let's be real about
let's,
this.
Let's read the Bible. Let's read the Bible.
Yeah, you're
Let's-
right. Miles Garrett's winning for the next 10 years anyway.
Let's
Yeah.
be real. This episode is presented to you by Dubby, energized without the crash. Get clean, jitter-free energy with Dubby Energy. No sugar, no calories, no artificial dyes. Use code THETRIPLETHREAT, all caps, for a special deal at checkout. Power up with Dubby Energy today.
What's up? And then shout out Whole Strength. Wear your faith with purpose. At Whole Strength, we're more than just clothing. We're on a mission to spread the gospel through what we wear, through faith-driven design, building a community of believers, and representing your belief with pride. Use code TRIPLE10 for an exclusive discount. Join the movement and wear your strength in Christ with Whole Strength. Let's read the Bible.
It's not disrespectful. Bible verse of the episode is Proverbs 16, verse 3. Jesse, it's okay.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Doesn't sound like it. But the verse is, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans.
read that one more time for me? I didn't get to
One
read.
more time.
Sorry.
The verse is, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. Proverbs 16, verse 3.
What version is that? NIV?
This is,
Or is that
I
ESV?
believe, NIV.
Okay, cool. Alright. Because I just read it in the King James version. It's yeah, it's crazy how it's pronounced in that version.
Is it like more like,
The preparations of the heart is in man, and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. It's the same verse.
yeah, that,
Yeah, it's completely different because that focuses more on like God's sovereignty than
yeah.
like intentions or whatever. But
What are do you guys have any initial thoughts?
it's a very on surface level, it's basically us saying that we're like entrusting, surrendering, and dedicating everything we do to God and making Him everything that we do. I remember there was a commencement speech that Denzel Washington did. Forget what college it was.
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember what college.
I want to say.
Do you know what college it was?
Denzel Washington went to?
God.
No, the one that, or I think he went, or yeah, he must have went there. But he did a commencement speech.
He did a commencement speech at some college.
Cal?
University of Pennsylvania.
I don't know why I
Okay.
thought
So it
it was
might
Cal.
be. Is it
So-
UPenn? Is it
Yeah,
UPenn?
that's UPenn.
Yeah, it's UPenn. So
Well, I
he
think
did.
it's
He
Cal.
did
Oh.
a commencement speech at UPenn, and basically
California.
the biggest
Celebrities.
thing that he said that I remember him saying is put God first. So, and that was like the biggest thing that he wanted them to take away from that is put God first. Not only because he wanted them to remember that God should be the center point of your life, and like not forcing them to be like Christians in that way, but like he wanted them to understand that like the only way that like God's the one that makes our plans. God's the one that like has the plans for us and for our lives and things like that. And so the Lord has to be the central focus of whatever the plan is, or else it's not going to be God's plan. It's going to be your
plan.
own. And so because it's your own and it's not in God's plan, God's going to move you away from that plan so quick. It won't even be like you won't even have time to process it. It'll just be gone before you know it. I think
Hold
sorry.
on. I have a question that I want to know what you think.
Okay.
Do you always think that it would be, he would, like, it would just be like he steers you completely another direction?
No, God
Or,
would.
or like he
Yeah.
might put you in that situation and then you will find out that isn't what where you're supposed to be, or what
sorry,
your plan
it wasn't
is.
UPenn. It was Dillard. Sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like sometimes he'll steer you completely away from it,
Mhm.
and sometimes he'll let you go and let you go through that, and you'll see that wasn't what he has for you.
Mhm.
Like, do you think it's like? Do you think that? I think, because I kind of think that happens sometimes too.
Here's what I'm gonna say about that. I think God is a sovereign God. God has more control over everything that happens than we do.
Mhm.
So I think God either one will do the first part of what I said, which is redirect you from that plan, or God's gonna give you what's the word I'm looking for? A revelation that he wants a better plan for you, and so he will put that idea in your head, and then it's up to you to trust God and trust that's the plan that he has for your life, to trust him fully and to go full forward into that plan and seeing what God does through that. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So like, you'd say it's more of like he's gonna put that in your mind, but if you go and do that,
It's the
you're gonna find
revelation.
out that's not what he has.
It's
like,
the
your
revelation that
plan.
God has a plan better than what you have
Yeah.
planned. But the only way you'll know that to be true is if you actually trust it and commit. That's surrendering.
Yeah.
That's basically like you're surrendering whatever. Because like, I'll say for example, like, let's say I currently work in 2 jobs right now, right?
Mhm.
What if God one day said, I have a better plan for you. I need you to quit both of your jobs entirely and go into this different field that I have for you. Now, to some people, that sounds dumb, right? Because it's like you have You have good places where you have income. Why would you leave those 2 places of good income to go do this thing where you don't know if you'll be making money or not? Let's say I go into like another like content creation thing, or like I just like fully full-time into this thing. And then that's just where you have to like surrender that and be like, if this is where God wants me to be, I'm fully gonna surrender to Him. Let Him have the way of my life, and if that's the way He wants me to go, then I know God's gonna provide, because He is the provider. It's like He provides for us. So I know that at the end of the day, like, God will provide for us if I move on to that direction. I'm not telling you to go quit your jobs one day just because you have the hankering for it. Obviously, God needs to have that.
Just don't like your job.
Yeah, just don't like your job. Don't quit your job.
That's not what we're saying.
What I'm saying is that, like I said, God will give you the revelation that, like, maybe He wants to have you go down this path. But the only way you know that path will go into fruition, or that you'll see the blessings that come from it, is if you surrender what you have right now, knowing that's comfortable, to do what God's going to make you do that is uncomfortable, and you just fully send into that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm just throwing that out
there.
No,
I think that's a good question, because to some people that could mean that I am like fully like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I'm fully like just doing this just because I want to. But like, no, like there's like, I think when you, like, I think the podcast was a great idea. When you brought up the idea for the podcast, I think in my head, the first thing that came up, and I don't think I've told you this, or Michael, I think the first thing I had in my head was, I don't know if I'm going to be good enough to do this. I don't think I'm going to have, like, the right know-all. Like, I had good football knowledge. I definitely have had more sports knowledge since we've done this, for sure. But I think at the beginning, I was kind of just like, I just like yapping and talking to people about football. So if that's where we're going to go, sure, I'm up for it. But I think we fully, all of us, like, fully surrendered what we were thinking of doing. Now, I mean, we all still have our future plans and ideas and stuff that we want to do with our lives, but I think us surrendering parts of our lives to this podcast means that we're trusting God for the future of it. Because at the end of the day, the only person that will make this podcast a fruition is God. It's not us. Like, we got to put our best effort and put our best foot forward and do what we have to do. But at the end of the day, like, God is the one that's going to show us the fruition and the blessing that'll come out of this podcast, which, I mean, I will say, we're going to be nearing 100 episodes. I've seen God work ways in this podcast more than I think I've ever seen. I think we've definitely, like, I mean, we've had two guest speakers, or 2 guest people on the pod, 2 collabs. We've had, I think this year we had over, totally from shorts and videos, we had over 160,000 views, which is insane. Thank you guys for watching. And I think that's just a blessing that, like, yeah, we're grateful where we are, but we keep surrendering to God. It can only go higher from here. We can see more blessings come from it from here. So,
all good things.
All good things.
I agree. I got nothing else. I was just throwing that out there.
I thought you were gonna go with me on that.
No, I agree. I completely agree with you.
I think also, and I'll end it on this. I think practically, really, if you want to commit to have the Lord center around your life, that means taking in His input, which means praying over the things that you're going into. So, like, I pray over this podcast every day that the Lord's, like, telling me this is the right direction for us to go into, because I want Him to be the sole focus of why let me say personally, why I do what I do. The Bible is the sole focus of everything that I do. God's word is everything in my life. And if it's not every part of my life, then I'm doing something wrong. Point blank, period. So I know that practically I pray every day, and I look at God's word for direction on what I'm doing personally with my life, and also podcast what we're doing with our lives and how we can make this better, and how we can keep, because I want us to keep going this. I want us to keep talking about the gospel. I want us to keep putting God first through all of it, because at the end, that's all that really matters. So I think it's a great verse. It's a very surface level. It's a verse that you could very much go across without thinking about it. Once you like really go like deeper into it, there's so much more you can get from it. And I think I said that about every single verse.
No,
but I think
it's true.
But it's so true. The Bible is like
every
surface level. It's
true
so you could glaze over it. But then once you like really like dig deeper into the verse, get the meaning, the context, all of it, like God doesn't say things out of spite. Everything he says, he knows what he's doing when he says it.
Yeah.
It's not a lie. So, anyway, good job. That was a good verse, buddy. Good job. All right.
Last thing I got, put God first in
Put
everything.
God first. Anyway,
1, 2, 3.
before we finish it
Triple
out.
threat. Ties.
Oh my God. You went too far. It was good, but you went.
I'm just saying because it's
You were
three words.
like Icarus. You went too far into the sun.
I'm just saying it's
You just
3
put-
words.
went
That's
too
all I'm
little too-
saying.
Anyway,
Fine.
before we end the episode, guys, leave your game predictions down below in the comments. What you guys think? Who's going to win this week? If you agree with my take that the Eagles are wishy-washy, tell us. If you think they're still a competent team, let us know.
They're a football team.
We could agree. We could disagree. That's fine. All we ask is for respect in the comments.
We can agree to
come
disagree. That's
don't
what this
come
is
for our
about.
necks because of takes that we agree or disagree about.
Debate. That's the
Um,
word.
And again, I don't know if y'all know. Even though me and Jake get heated at times, we still love each other. It's just we get very
called
passionate about the stuff
passion.
we talk about.
very
But
Passionate
anyway,
people.
They're
We're
very
emotional
passionate together.
people.
anyway, check out our previous videos for other NFL content and more. Gonna have a lot more stuff to drop for Christmas. Obviously, like I alluded to, we're getting close to our 100th episode.
We're gonna have 100 episode spectacular.
So we're gonna have something
24.
Okay, spectacular is crazy, but
Don't
we're
say
gonna
that.
we're gonna have something planned for
Don't
that
say
100th episode. So stay tuned. We want to celebrate this milestone with you guys because this is a milestone for us. Doing 100 episodes is not like we have to take a back and really think about that we've done like 100 episodes of this.
Most podcasts don't make
They
it
don't
to
make
20.
it past 20. So the fact that we got to 100 is just by
They
the
only
grace
make
of
it
God.
to 20.
So we're gonna have something very exciting for the 100th. So stay tuned for that. Maybe a live stream. We don't know. Could be 24-hour live stream.
I'd
We
say
don't know.
a live stream,
We'll see.
but 24 hours. I don't know about the number.
We'll see what happens.
27 hours.
We'll see what happens. But
100 hours.
We'll put it
That's
on
crazy,
our
man.
we'll put it on our social
Just
media
a
page.
week straight.
How that will look. I think we're probably gonna go on Twitch. I don't know. We're still trying to figure that out. We'll see as we go along. But we'll
For
have
what?
that for the live
What
stream.
platform?
What platform for the live stream or YouTube? I don't.
StreamYard. I heard
Yeah.
that's a good one. Or Teams. Or no, not Teams. StreamYard.
Teams. What do you go? Microsoft
That's
Teams.
that's
what are we
for
calling
like
our coworkers?
that's for like just video chat.
We got a quick meeting.
We got a quick
StreamYard.
meeting, guys.
StreamYard. I heard
Yeah.
is a good one.
But anyway, we'll let you guys know as we get closer to that
Patreon.
what that's gonna look like. But we're excited about that and all the Christmas stuff we have coming
You
up.
can
It's
go
gonna be
on
a great, great
We're gonna make one
season for
eventually.
that.
Oh, are we?
Michael, do you have anything else before we call it a night?
No.
Jake, do you have anything else before we call it a night? No. All I gotta say is, man, God is good all the time and all the time.
God is good.
Hit with an outro.
That's gonna wrap up this video of the Triple Threat Podcast. Make sure you go check out our channel. We appreciate if you hit that like and subscribe button. I can't talk.
Nope.
And the
You know
notification
what to
bell
do.
so you know when we drop
Sorry,
all of
we
our
just wanna say it together.
videos.
Ready? 1, 2.
We will see you guys next episode. God bless y'all.
no.
We already said it.
Peace.